Ugh. That was a pain in the butt. Oh my god. Ugh, my eyes are all itchy now. Well, that was a pain in the butt. Oh, now I gotta reset some stuff here. That. Chat's good. Alert box is good. Okay, I think we're good now. Excuse me. I think we're good. I have no idea what happened. It just died for some reason. It didn't give me any warning whatsoever. It just frickin' died. So yeah, I don't know what the deal is. But since we're back, I guess try to play any more Duel Links. I don't know, man. I was having fun with Uno. Get out of here. I think it was them. They're the ones that caused us to go down. Everybody's like, no, you can't stream Uno. That's terrible. So yeah, that was kind of weird. I'm not really sure what happened there. I guess something just went yeah. And you know what happens when you go yeah? Yeah, things just start happening. So yeah, I don't know. What are we doing? I don't even know how long I've been streaming now. I've been streaming, what, an hour and a half? A little more than an hour and a half? So we got at least 30 minutes left, maybe more, who knows. So are we playing Duel Links or are we playing Uno? I really liked Uno. Why can't we do Uno? I was having a good time, man. Well, I guess we'll do nothing. Guess I'll just sit here and... Yeah. Yeah, we'll just sit here doing nothing. I get to play with my sound. The sound is just so goofy right now. I don't understand what the problem with it is. Okay, yeah, this sound is... Let me see, properties. No, that's not what I was looking for. Advanced audio properties. That should be off. It should be about 100. Okay. Well, oh god, that's not good. Here we go. Hold on. Yeah, we were actually playing Uno, having a grand old time, and the restream service that I used just died, and it would not work. It wouldn't come back up, and so I was like, "Oh crap, man, that sucks." And we were having a great time because Duel Links was a little slow, so or like, what else do we do? And everybody's like, dude, play Uno, man, play Uno. And I was like, you being serious? I was like, yeah, let's play Uno. And one of my viewers was like, yeah, I have Uno on the same platform. You have to have it on the same platform so you can play it together. I was like, okay, cool. So we opened it up and we started playing matches against each other. It was pretty fun, man. And everybody was having a good old time, and we were about to do some team Uno, and it just died. I was like, oh man, that sucks. So yeah. Unfortunately, somebody saw that we were having fun and just said, oh, we can't have that. Can't have you guys having fun. So that means we gotta knock that off. And that's exactly what they did for a good 5 minutes. They're like, no fun for you. You can't have fun. Fun is not allowed here. Oh, now I gotta restart some of my other services here. Let's see if this works. Okay, where are you? There you are. Okay. Do I still have the dual room number saved? I don't. Okay. I gotta grab the dual room number again. Hopefully we'll get some more people. Because we're gonna try Duel Links again, because somebody came in and They were just like, wait a minute, this isn't Yu-Gi-Oh! And I was like, yeah, it was kind of slow in Duel Links, so we started playing Uno. He's like, but I want to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'm like, okay, maybe in a minute. We're playing an Uno game right now. He's like, I'll go in the room I play on Steam. I'm like, okay, great, dude. Let's just chill and play some Uno for a bit. Because Uno, I mean, it's such a goofy game, but it's just fun. It's just a fun game, man. We were having a blast playing Uno, of all things. It's like playing Monopoly online. You never really think you'll have that much fun playing a game like that, but then you're like 30 minutes into it and you're just having a blast. That's how it is. That's how Uno is. In fact, if we had, I think Scrabble Online actually does exist. That's a little harder though to stream, because if you stream it, and I mean, well, pretty much with any games like these where you're streaming it and people can see your hand or they can see the letters you have or whatever, you know, there's always that chance that you're gonna get sniped, which is unfortunate. And sadly, there are people that do that just to try to get that advantage. I don't really have to worry about that too much in Duel Links, because usually I can tell when they're sniping me in Duel Links because they counter every single thing perfectly. That, and also I can see them in my list. So yeah. But yeah, man, everybody went away now. Everybody that was watching. Seriously, we actually had a good number of people watching, and now they're gone. So now I don't know what to do, man. Again, we could play Duel Links, but I don't know, man. It's kind of like it's kind of like we were on that Uno high, and then everything just died. It's like you're there and you're having a grand old time, and then seeing, you know, your friend face plant face first into like the cement, and all the fun just stops, and you're like, oh crap. Maybe we should do something about this. But anyways, yes, just for those of you who are here, there's only a handful of you on the various platforms. Because again, for those of you who don't know, I stream on multiple platforms, on YouTube, Twitch, Streamcraft, Mixer, and one other one I forget. What other one do I do? Let me see. What is this one? I don't even remember what this one's called. I'd have to look it up. Anyways, but we're doing a fun Dex duel room. So if you show up here with your Kowalkis and all that other stuff, we're just going to end the game because it's pointless. We're not running meta decks in these duel rooms. We're running fun decks, because that is what we want to do. We want to have fun here. You know, if you want to run, you know, meta decks, go play on the ladder. That's what it's there for. That's what ranked duels are for. In duel rooms like this, we're just having some fun. So let's see. Man. I've only been up since 4. Why am I yawning? Well, and again, reminder, if you are playing on the newer version on mobile, you're probably not going to be able to duel me, because I'm still on 3.3, and no, there is no way that I can force it to update, because this is on Steam, and if Steam doesn't have the update, which they don't at this point, there's no way to force it to update. It just doesn't work that way. So, yeah. Unfortunately, it looks like Dragon Slayer might be on a mobile version, so I won't be able to duel them. That's another part of the reason why we switched over to Uno, is because more than half the people that usually come in and participate in the duel rooms that we do, we couldn't duel because I'm on a different version, and like I said, there's nothing I can do about it. So, yeah, it's kind of crap. But at least on Uno, we didn't have to worry about that. Well, one, because most people didn't play Uno. And two, the person who does play Uno, we're friends on the Uplay software, so we were able to play and have a good old time. But yeah, I don't know what to really do, man. There's nothing I can do. So yeah, open duel room is kind of blah right now. Your Wi-Fi gave out. No, your Wi-Fi is not allowed to go out. You gotta fire your Wi-Fi. It's gotta be fired, man. Get it out of there. Go in and take the router and just and bury it. And then when your parents are like, "What are you doing?" Just say, "I was told that I needed to kill the Wi-Fi." Who told you to do that? I don't know. Please don't hurt me. Hooray! We actually got a duel going. Okay. The only thing is now I've already been streaming for an hour and a half, and then it went down. And usually I only stream for about 2 hours or so. So I don't know. Do I just keep to that 2 hour limit? Because if so, then you know I gotta finish things up here in like 22 minutes. But we'll see how it goes. And Sarang Shu. Sharang Shu. You missed the fun we had earlier, man. And then I get my stream back from Uno. Oh, there we go. Some of the people who were watching before are slowly making their way back in. Moni was here earlier. Dude, Moni, we were having a good time, man. I'm so bummed. I'm so bummed about that. We were having a grand old time. And then it just dies. I'm like, ugh. So bummed. But yeah, sorry, we were playing Uno. Because we started with Duel Links. But as I was saying earlier, there are two different versions going around right now. The mobile version, which is already at 3.4, and the Steam version, which they haven't gotten the patch yet. So we are actually just unable to patch. We can't patch up to 3.4. And so, unfortunately, when that happens, if you've got two different versions floating around there are going to be times when people who are on mobile are unable to duel people that are on PC. Thank you for the follow over on, let me see, now hosting. Thank you, sir. I appreciate the host. But yeah, I was just saying, since there are two different versions, people who are on the mobile version can't duel people on the PC version right now until we get the patch from Steam, and Steam hasn't gotten the patch from Konami, so I mean, obviously you can watch and just kind of hang out with us and chit chat and stuff, but yeah, we're unable to do the duel rooms. But hopefully, if I remember correctly, they're supposed to be getting the patch tonight, possibly. We'll have to see. But yeah, they should be getting the patch tonight or tomorrow. And then hopefully after that, then whenever I do the duel rooms, we can... Yeah. HTS, I have no idea what this is. When this card battles your opponent's monster, you can banish that monster, also banish this card. Oh, wow. That's interesting. Not the card I wanted to draw there. That's alright, don't worry about that, dude. It was actually okay. It was kind of fun. We streamed yesterday morning for about just a little under 3 hours. Still pretty fun. But yeah, like I said, we were playing for probably at least a good 45 minutes. We played Uno today. And again, it was much more fun than people thought it was going to be. It was because it's much more fast moving. It's much more fast paced. And it's one of those games where the whole thing can just turn on a dime. You could have like 20 cards in your hand, and then like 5 plays later, you can somehow win. It's a ridiculous game, man. It's so ridiculous. Gruga! Hello, sir. We're just playing some Duel Links finally, even though we were shut off from Uno. Like, no, not Uno. Yeah, we're back finally. We're playing some Duel Links. Oh gosh, what do I want to do here? Where's what? Vandalgian? I guess Vandalgian's one of your friends? And I'm gaining a ton of life points here, though. Doink. Let's see. You can add once per turn. Okay. So that's a searcher, huh? Okay. I actually took Scolding out. It was so rare that I actually got to use the card. So I just took it out. That, and I was saying earlier, because on the first part of the stream, when we were playing Duel Links, I was messing around with this deck. And for some reason, I think it's me, honestly. The Counter Fairy deck is actually a pretty decent deck. I don't know if it's just my luck or what, but every time I play it, I draw just horribly. I mean, just terrible. Terrible draws. Like, I'll draw like 5 or 6 monsters in a row, and then I'll draw all traps. And I'm like, what is going on? You know, there's nothing I can do about it. It's just kind of the way it is. Lightning Warrior. Good duel, sir. Yeah, that's... I don't know, man. The deck... I still feel like I don't play the deck quite right. I mean, I know what to do with all the cards. It just... I don't know. It just never really works out the way that I kind of want it to. But good duel, sir, Mr. Dragon Slayer. Thank you for coming in and dueling us. One of the few people who could actually come in and play. Because... yeah, because it, like I said, that whole situation. You got a handful of people over on Twitch. Thank you for joining us today. And a handful of people over on YouTube. Unfortunately, I can't see anybody that's over on Streamcraft, although I could probably go over to the website myself and take a look. The duel room number is right here. And again, we're playing just mostly fun decks. It just so happened that, well, the reason I even played this deck, I mean, I guess some people could say this is a fun deck, and that's fine. I just really suck with that deck. So I was actually surprised that I won. You needed was an Ampfire. Well, the thing is, Lucky, even if you got the card you needed, it wasn't going to work. I had a, what is it? The Divine something face down already? I had that the entire game. The Divine something that negates pretty much everything, as long as I've got the Sanctuary on the field. And so that's why I was thinking, okay, eventually he's going to activate something where I'm going to have to burn that card. But you never did. So I was kind of surprised. So I was like, let me just leave that down there and wait for the right time there. Let me switch over to something else, even though I messed around with this deck a little bit. I tinkered with it earlier a little bit, but... let me think. What's another interesting deck I can play against you guys? I can try this one. This one I got slaughtered yesterday. Because this is definitely a fun deck. This one's not too serious. Interestingly enough, when it works, it actually does fairly well. But it doesn't always work. So, let's see. Sarang Shu. There you are. Let's play. Ruh-roh. We're stuck. There we go. Yeah, it does. And then on top of that, we've also got the whole thing with the different versions going on, so it makes it even goofier. Yeah, you can probably already kind of see where this deck is going. I only built this deck because I want to say it was in the Duel Monsters version of the game. I needed to summon 30 fusions, and I was like, oh crap! So and I don't generally use fusions all that much, so I built a deck specifically to try and summon as many fusions as possible, and so that's what this deck was. And interestingly enough, it's actually still kind of fun. Let's see, what are we gonna do here? I guess we'll do this. Now the question is, which one do I want to bring out? That would be kind of nice. But the negation effect of this is nice too. If I can actually get him on the field. I don't know what he has down there. But then the attack and the effect of that card is amazing. Yeah, what the heck. We're just playing for fun anyway. Don't see this guy out here very much. Windstorms! Yeah, I kind of figured there would be something back there. The only good thing is that both of my monsters have a pretty decent defense. I don't think that's going to matter, though. Look at that top deck. Top decking skills. Ah, versus a jar. Get out of here. Don't see this guy played very much. Earthbound Spirit. Fiends, huh? I almost feel like you're playing an Exodia deck, but I know you're not. Because you can't. Let's see. Let's, just in case, and let's just see if I can win. Can I? Can I not? Got that mirror wall there. Jargrade. What were you going for there? Because you obviously have a lot of drawing power in that deck. And you're playing with Alexis. What were you going for there? Because I'm thinking your deck, unfortunately, just wasn't able to really get going. But you drew all your jars. And then you've got that interesting Fiend monster, which has a 2000 defense, but I don't see many people play it. Yeah, I'm kind of... you started... Yeah, I kind of figured you didn't start that well. The only defensive card you got, really, that could help you was the Windstorm. And I actually started pretty well there. I started with a wall, and what did I have? A wall, that weird hero guy, and then fusion submaterial. So it's pretty interesting. Here's Grug. Grug. All right, Grug. Is there an easier name to call it, or is it just Grug? And again, a reminder, guys, if you're unaware, be it if you're on watching on YouTube or on Twitch, if you look down in the description, you'll see a link to a giveaway we got going on right now for a Lenovo tablet, 10-inch tablet, and we're giving it away. So all you got to do is go get entered, get signed up. It's completely free. And who knows, maybe you'll win. You never know. Interesting start here again. Ow. Trying to move my chair up closer to my desk. Aqua Actress. Don't see many of these anymore, but they are still pretty effective. Good duel, sir. That wall saved my butt there. That wall, man. Without the wall, I would have been in some pretty interesting trouble. Yeah, that wall. The wall got you there. Because you had a pretty... I mean, you didn't have the entire combo, but you had most of it. And usually with that deck, if you get most of it, you can usually do some pretty good damage at least. Actually, I don't run spike shields in this deck. But I can try something different. In fact, I'm pretty sure I don't run spikes in this deck. It's because this is the poly deck. It's just built basically just to get fusions out. Although it doesn't always work quite that well. It can work pretty well, but it doesn't always work well. I would actually like another Miracle Fusion. Yeah, see, I don't have any spikes here. I do have a Treacherous. I got 2 walls, and then I got a Drowning. But yeah, I got 1 Shard of Greed, 3 Polys, 1 Miracle Fusion, a Galaxy Cyclone, and this is just for... this is for laughs. But yeah, this is the rest of it right here. Yeah, Blazeman, Woodsman. I only have 1 Woodsman. If I had another Woodsman, I'd probably sub that out for another Woodsman just to make it a little more linear. And then the 2 Beast Kings, and then the King. And then her, just in case things get weird. And then 2 Red Eye Slash, Plasma, and 2 Shiny Flare Wingman. And again, remember, Maroon, there is no meta card, but there are meta decks. And Sarang is over on YouTube now. He decided to bail from Twitch, apparently. Let's see. What deck are we going to use next? Can use any deck y'all want. Here, I'll use this one again. This one's kind of an interesting deck that works sometimes. You duel great, sire. There's the room number again, in case you all want to join, if you can. Again, unfortunately, if you're on mobile, you probably won't be able to get into the duel room and duel because I'm on a different version. But if you are on PC, then we should be able to duel just fine. And since Sarang is still there, I guess we'll go ahead and duel one more time. I think he's still in there. Let's see. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Here, I'll face Grr one more time if he's still in there. Oh, wait, no, hold on. There he is. Now he's back. Okay, now I have no idea who I'm dueling. What is going on? Oh, you're on the phone, but it doesn't stop you? Oh, that's interesting. Well, there you go, guys. Apparently, Gurga over on Twitch is saying that he's playing on his mobile versus me, and it seems to be working. So I guess if y'all want to hop on over. Oh, not the best hand. That's true. That's very true, Bluskovar. He may not have updated. But those of you who did update on mobile, then chances are you're not going to work. Ooh, I did not want to draw that. What do you mean, what just happened? I don't even know who I'm facing. I don't know if I'm facing Grr or Sarang. Ah, controller. Oh, ghost tricks. I don't see these very often. Oh, you just went for a duel with me? Because I think what may have happened is I initially tried to duel Grr, but then I saw you pop back in, and then I was like, wait a minute. And so I tried to go duel you, and as I hit confirm to duel you, the duel versus Grr started. So, yeah, I don't know what the deal is there. Come on, give me something better here. Draw those two things. Those are the two cards I do not want to draw here. But, I mean, I think we're still okay here anyway, because we got some breakthrough coming. Unfortunately, he doesn't have any backfield to defend him, so we're pretty much done. Was that just a straight up... Oh, it's not necessarily ghost tricks, but zombies. Okay. Yeah, he didn't draw any defense. Call you G. I'll just call you Giggity. You suck at heart of the cards. Okay, now I get to play Sarang. Here we go. Giggity. It's okay. Oh, is this the same one? Oh, this is the same deck. I thought maybe you would have switched to another. That's cool, though. Darn, I was hoping it would have been right on the top of his deck. With a backfield like that, I don't know if I want to be aggressive. I forgot that he runs the jars. For all I know, that's another jar back there. All right, well, it's kind of forcing my hand here. I have to do something. I kind of saw that coming. He always draws all his jars. What did I send to the graveyard? I didn't even get to see. Oh, the Earth Spirit again. Okay. I'm pretty certain he's not running Treacherous because if he did, he wouldn't be running so many jars. Is that kind of counter? Okay, I was like, what? You're actually... For a second, I thought, he's not using that on Maneater Bug. He's going to set a backfield, and it's going to be a jar grade. That's what I thought last time. I was like, well, it feels like Exodia, but he's not playing Exodia, obviously. You know, they really should just release Exodia and not make it just an ability for little Yugi. I think that'd be neat, because then you could play it with, you know, tons of other people. But I think the reason they do it is because in a 20-card deck, it'd be way too easy to get Exodia. I have a feeling it's under the defensive. Oh, no? Okay. Doom Dog. You still don't know what you want with your dream ticket? Oh, well, now we know what he's playing. Yeah, I still haven't done my dream tickets either. I still have them both. Oh, it's Zork. It's Zork and pals. Yeah, I think that's the reason why they made it into an ability, is because, again, with a 20-card deck, it'd be really easy to get Exodia. But with a 25-card deck, it's a little harder. I'm sorry, Zork. I can't let you... I can't let you break out Zork and pals on me, dude. Can't do it. You burned through all those tickets, Callum. I mean, because there's a lot of good cards, obviously, but I just don't, I don't know what I would get with it. I thought about getting another Galaxy, but then when they had that sale going on, I ended up getting another one anyway. Gotta get rid of Zorky. Please don't let this be a 2000 Defender, and it's not. Okay. Giggity says, today I lost to a best deck ever guy, drawn his whole deck, turn 2, and just finished me with a frickin' elephant. Okay. That sounds almost like that Sylvan deck that I faced the other day. I think it was yesterday where I faced the Sylvan deck, and what they did was, they ran Magical Merchants, and they got Merchant early, and they set Magical Merchant. I attacked into it, and no joke, they dumped. I think it was like 14 cards, just boom, 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 all into the graveyard, and then they finally got a spell card, and I was like, holy crap, dude! I didn't even wait for them to finish. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna win. Elephant Statue of Disaster. Grass is greener, Crystal Beast. Yeah. But yeah, that weird, that it was like a plant Sylvan kind of, because they used that, what is it, that big Ulta Giga whatever plant thing? That's the one that I faced. Here, I'll go over to this one now. This one again is not an amazing deck, but we'll see. Maroon! I'll face Maroon since he's in here. Hamochi says, guys, are you all excited for the Yugioh event? Not really. Not myself. I mean, because I've already got Yugioh. The only thing that the Yugioh event's going to bring now, at least for me, is just going to be the one or two new cards that they give them. That's it. But I guess if you don't have Yugioh yet, then there you go. Now's the opportunity to go get them. All depending on what that card is. I don't know. I mean, because the Yugioh deck, the deck itself that gets played on the ladder as it is right now, it feels pretty complete. I mean, there are different variations of it, obviously, but I can't think of any card that they would give us in the Yugioh event that people would be like, okay, I gotta put that in the deck now. I can't really think of any other, can't think of anything else. You grave squirmer. Yugioh with new Phoenix support. Well, I've actually seen people play Yugioh without Phoenix, and it tends to work pretty well. Ooh, what does this thing do? Umbral Horror Unform. This card is destroyed by battle. Sent to the graveyard. While attacking a monster, you can special summon 2 Umbral Horror monsters from your... Oh! Interesting. Okay. Yeah, sorry, I can't let you do that. I can't do that. No. I cannot let you get 2 easy monsters like that. I know you'll take 19 and you'll be, on the edge of defeat, but still. Yeah, I'm actually going to go ahead and summon this. Because if I use the Hydra Geddon's effect, I would only hit you for 19. But this should be game. Hopefully. Oh, I can't attack directly. I screwed up. Oh, no. No. I forgot. I spent so much time reading his monster that I completely forgot about what this guy does. You can't attack directly with this guy. I was like, wait a minute. Why can't I attack? And I was like, oh. Well, there you go, man. My mistake. Bought you another turn, dude. Completely forgot about this with Rex. Hey, misplays happen, man. Especially since I don't play this deck very often. I played it once or twice yesterday, and this is the first time I played it today. So yeah. Umbral Horror Ghost. What is that thing? Horror Ghoul. Oh, this is interesting. Let me think. What does this thing do? Special summon monster level 4. Okay. I'll leave it. I have a feeling I may regret that, but we're gonna leave it. Yeah, that's why I wasn't flipping that guy up. I was like, he's staying there. Good duel, sir. Umbral Horg. I've actually... Is that from the new box? I actually don't remember seeing that card anywhere. Is that from the new box? I have to go look now. There are Umbral monsters in here. Gash, Power Tune. Yeah, where's that card from, man? I'm not seeing it here unless... Oh, there it is. Okay, Umbral Horror Ghost. Okay, there we go. So, oh, okay, so there is a new archetype. Well, this kind of goes to show, and like I'd mentioned yesterday, I didn't even care about this box. I didn't even review it. It's like, I don't care. So here you go. Here's the Umbral monsters. I'm guessing they put them in this box, but they probably don't have enough support quite yet. That what you guys think? I can't really form an opinion on it. Are there any Umbral monsters that are super rares or anything like that? No. Lots more reading for the Umbrals. Yeah, that one's not so bad, but some of the... Well, no, that one's not bad either. But yeah, I think once a card gets over 4 lines of text, it's like, okay, just, you know, if you have to put more than 4 lines of text on a card, then maybe it's going to be a little too overpowered or just have way too much going on with it. Like that's pushing. That's 5. What is that? 5 lines of text? Yeah, that's too much. That guy seems okay. There you go. The hard and fast rule for me is 4 lines, and even 4 lines is pushing it. If you can't decide what your monster is going to do in 4 lines of text, then just forget it. Hot shot. I have no idea who this person is. But we're going to go and see what they got. Going second again. I wish I went second this often on the frickin' ladder. What grows in the grave? Oh, that's not a good starting hand. Yeah, I don't ever want to get 2 of these starting hand. That stinks. And the fact that I have nothing. Oh God, Jesus! Wow, this is bad. This is really bad. I can't be aggressive because I have nothing in my backfield. So yeah, this is not a good start. I blame Moni and Maroon. They're jinxing me. Absolute Crusader. Well, I'm going to take some damage here. The only good thing is I sent his monster back. Oh, that's right. Since it sends it back, he doesn't have time to activate his effect. Oh, that was nice. Ooh. Now I can be slightly aggressive because he has no hand cards. But he does have that backfield, so he's probably going to start knocking some of my monsters down here. What is happening? There we go. I'm thinking he had like a mirror wall or something back there, and he just is thinking about it. Wow. Yeah, I still don't quite trust that backfield. I may have actually hurt myself doing that, though. Oh, Canada. Okay, that's fine. Better than a wall, actually, because if he would have walled that, then I would have had a pretty weak monster that was just sitting out there. It's a trap. Let's see, what do we got here? What do we got? What do we want to do here? Again, I'm not getting so many freaking monsters, man. It's like, where the hell is my backfield support? Gotta check something real quick. Okay. It's actually not the worst thing in the world right now. I kind of figured he had something there. So not terrible. At worst, at this point, it's a 2000 defender. So let's hope he doesn't draw a tuner or a tribute. Yeah, he can just wait now. Yeah. Of course I would draw the other one. Hey, Atomic. We're just playing some dude links. Another Canada. Oh my freaking god. Come on. This is getting dirty. Who am I dueling? I don't know. Somebody, some random person in the duel room. I think they were called Hot something, Hot Shot or something like that. Yeah, someone. I feel like this is just a stall deck. And if this is indeed a stall deck, then I would advise, please don't bring your stall decks in here. This is annoying. This is not fun. This is just being bored now. I'll give it a couple more turns, but if it keeps going like this, yeah, I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna end it. This is getting boring, man. Yeah, because all they're doing right now is they're just waiting for me to deck out, because they're I'm one card ahead of them in the draw, so they're just waiting for me to deck out. Yeah, it's getting stupid now. Well, thank God it's over. Jesus, that's boring, man. Come on, dude. This is how I lose viewers. I don't have very many viewers to begin with, but that's how I lose them. Everybody's like, Jesus, this is boring, man. What is the room? It's a square room with about a 12-foot ceiling. And there's an old tire in the corner that we use as a toilet. Tom's like, what? But looking back at Busquar's like, yeah, it's a tier 3. Yeah, it seemed like a tier 3 control deck. I thought it was going to be more than that, but then I started seeing the DD Assailant and the wind up, and I was like, oh, crap, and I know what I'm facing now. I was like, dude, this is going to be so freaking boring. Ugh. Okay, well, I'm going to switch to a different deck. No, I'm not going to switch to a boring deck. I'm going to switch to something that's at least kind of fun. Here, this is an interesting fun deck. Here, I'll play with this one. This one's kind of fun. And I think Atomic was heading in there. Oh, there's Moni! Oh my gosh! Moni in the duel room. It's amazing. It's a miracle. He never comes to the duel rooms anymore. He has abandoned us. And of course he's playing with Aki. Seriously, I never see Moni come to the duel rooms anymore. I can't remember the last time I dueled him in a duel room. Atomic, if you can't join, it may be because your game updated to the latest version, which unfortunately, if your phone updated to the latest version, we won't be able to duel because the Steam version that I'm playing is still on 3.3, whereas you're on 3.4. And in case you're wondering, no, I can't force it to update. The Steam Steam does not have the update. They don't have it yet, so they can't even push it out. Yeah, that's exactly it. You're on a different version. You're on 3.4, and I'm on 3.3. Wow, no spellcasters, eh? Oh, you're running that, you son of a biscuit. You're running the Arrow Mage. I'm just running old school Dark Magician Girl here, man. I'm running Spellcaster Dark Magician Girl. That's what all this is. That's why I'm running the Magician Circle. Again, duelists, I can't. I cannot. There is literally no way for me to update the Steam version. Steam literally does not have the update. They don't have it. Konami hasn't rolled it out to them. So they can't give it to us. So there's no way for me to update. You bricked? Jasmine was a good start. It just so happened I brought out the Dark Magician Girl, though. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, you did brick pretty bad. You didn't even get any backfield support. But Moni with the Arrow Mage... And me with, like I said, this is just Spellcaster Dark Magician. That's all it is. Nothing special about this deck. Unless you like Dark Magician Girl. And Moni's like, that's why I don't come to the duel rooms anymore. FBI. I already know who this is. The FBI. Your tunes, I still can't get any of the tune worlds. I think I said it yesterday. I farmed the heck out of Pegasus for the longest frickin' time, like an entire day, just farming and farming and farming. I could not get a frickin' tune world out of him. He's like, nope, you're not going to be running tunes anytime soon. Because I've got some other tunes. I mean, I don't think I have everything, but. You figure, you know, play Toon World. I haven't seen Insectors in a while. You want to test out tune damage? Ew. This is basically the brick that I get with this deck. Again, all monsters, no backfield support. So this is really all I can do. I'm just like, nah, just go for it. Doesn't hurt him. Because he can get that monster back, I believe, if I remember how these work. Yeah, you can get that the ant back. The Ant-Man! And I have no backfield. You know, if we had like a tournament where we had to play with no backfield at all, Insectors would frickin' rule. They would be amazing. And what I mean by no backfield is no spells and no traps. You could still use like union monsters and stuff like that. I actually kind of wanted him to do this because this card is useless to me. So at least I got him to burn the double cyclone on something that wasn't worth it. I mean, yeah, again, he gets his monster back, but I got him to burn his double. Well, I've searched out 2 monsters now, so I should get some backfield here, hopefully. Come on, give me some frickin' backfield, please. Let me see. All I can do, I'm not going to put that elf in defense. It's kind of pointless. And the thing is, the traps that I get are going to be like magician circles. They're not going to be anything like walls or stuff like that. I think I have a wall in here. I think I have like 1 wall, and that's it. Yep, told you. I told you. I gotta read this real quick. Let's see. Yeah, I already see what's coming here. Because I have to hit that thing twice. Watch, because the first one, he's gonna destroy the... Oh, no. Oh, okay, I thought the backfield monster was gonna enable him to survive, but I guess not. Either that or he just wants to kind of let it go away. And another bad thing about this deck is I don't have any super strong monsters in this deck. Seriously, the strongest monster is Dark Magician Girl, and I have nothing to pump her up with. That's how weak this deck is. That's why you know it's a fun deck. Now I'm drawing all my backfield. Oh, get out of here with your treacherous. Oh, and he top decks the galaxy. Get out of here. He's a top decking fool. And now I think I've got nothing but traps left. So, so of course, see, that's exactly what's going to happen. And Master of Magicians does nothing for me. I only have that there because there is literally there's no other ability that that does any good for him. That's the only ability which he even at least gives me a card. So at the very least, I could like put that down and get him to try and burn it for no reason. Just like that, it's not going to help me either. Yeah, again, he burns the double cyclone, but it doesn't matter. He gets his card right back. Oh, now you're being a dick. Nah, I'm not even gonna let you do that, dude. Don't be a dick. I mean, you won the game. Don't bring out Sphere Kerbo and be a dick like that, dude. That's not cool. I'm Extodia. Sure, I'll duel you. Versus Tristan. What is he running? Cyber Commander? This should be interesting. Okay, cool. This is going to be real interesting. Oh, come on already. The armor. Cyber Commander Axe of Despair. This I cannot allow. Yeah, crap. Yeah, I'm not in good shape here. Can't draw a monster now. Apparently he couldn't either. Oh, there we go. I can't win here, but I can get close. And this is assuming he doesn't have a spellcaster of his own. And he doesn't. Breaker! Oh my god. But there you go. That's a Destiny draw. I ain't gonna lie. I top decked that. He's like, you serious? You top decked. Oh, it didn't matter. Yeah, it wasn't gonna. Oh, here we go. Well, no, I'm not gonna be a dick. I'll just end the duel. I was gonna bring out the other Dark Magician girl. I was like, nah, I'll just end it. I will give you a nice clap though, man. That's Cyber Commander. That's cool. It was almost. It felt very Beaver Warrior-ish. I like that. That's fun. The interesting thing is if I would have ended up losing to Cyber Commander with Axe on it, I would have been like, bravo, man. Bravo. That's just great. Oh, man. Is it worth digging the box for Limit Reverse? That's a question from Hamochi over on Twitch. What do you guys think? I'm trying to remember what Limit Reverse is. Someone lost to a Beaver Warrior OTK deck. I've seen that. Moni, let me switch to another deck real quick. I'll be right back, dude. Let me switch to something else. If I use this deck, I'm probably going to lose to you. Yeah, I'm going to lose to you. But this is still kind of... again, this is a fun deck. So hold on, Moni. No! Get out! No! Oh, are you serious? Dang it, Moni. Or dang it, Maroon, I should say. I was going to duel him. Bleskabar says, limit reverse is not worth it. That's what he's saying. Since I can't dual Moni, I'm going to go take a look at limit reverse. I'm going to take a look at that one more time. Actually, here, I can go in here. Card Studio. Oops, gotta spell it right. Okay, Mochi's asking, wait, how did that message appear there but not here? What do you mean? Well, I mean, if you're asking, as far as chat goes, I actually don't use Twitch or YouTube chat. I use the Restream chat, which combines all of them together. So any message from any platform, I see all of them. Yeah, so I see all the chats. Oh, this limit reverse. Target one monster with $1,000 attack in your graveyard. Special summon it in attack position. If the target is changed to defense position, destroy it, and this card. When this card leaves the field, destroy that target. When this target is destroyed, destroy that card. Where's it from? Echoes of Silence mini box. It's a mini box card. And I imagine it's a super rare? Is that what that is? Yeah, it's a super rare. It's only with a monster. I mean, wouldn't Rebirth be better? It's to revive you, Bell. Warm Worm. I've seen it used with Warm Worm. Interesting. I see what you're trying to do. I've seen that deck. It's a mill deck. They run 3 Warm Worms, and then they use the limit reverse on the Warm Worm over and over, so that you can pull it from the graveyard, get the effect again, and then just send it right back. Yeah, then you could switch to the fence and just, yeah. It's a filthy deck. At least you admit it. It is kind of a dirty deck. Mill decks have always been kind of dirty. And because of the limitations in Duel Links, because of the 20-card decks, we will never see great mill cards like Morphine Jar or Needleworm. I gotta say, I wouldn't dig in the box specifically for that card. That's just my opinion. If there are other cards in there that you really want, which there really aren't that many great cards in that box, are there? Yeah, there aren't that many good cards in there. I never see anybody play Spear Dragon. Silent Magician, nobody even cares about getting it in the pack anymore because you could just get it from the deck. I see almost no one play Umirakura. Or Yumi Iruka. I'm sorry. Vortex Trooper I have seen a couple times, but not much. Emergency Provisions is one of those cards that everybody kind of respects but doesn't play. It's not a good box. Yeah, it stinks. I mean, again, I understand why you would want it. It's just that the rest of the box, unfortunately, doesn't have a ton of value, except maybe Massive Morph. And that's limited to 1. Yeah, I can't think of really anything else in this box that's really worth digging into it for. Because you got to imagine that in order to get one of them, you're probably going to have to go through at least half the box. Submarine Frog. Level 4, again, you get her out of the box. Or the special edition thing, Deep Diver, Sinister Serpent. Unfortunately, Sinister Serpent got the nerf big time. I can't believe they did that to this card. This card used to be so awesome, and they frickin' eroded it. No problem, Hamuchi. I think it was Blescabar also offered their opinion on it too. They were the ones that were saying it wasn't worth digging for. And seeing the box, I would have to agree. It's just not a good box. Well, let me see if Moni is done yet. Hamochi says, thank you, Blescabar. Apparently Moni and Maroon are still going at it. I kind of want to see this now. Well, let's go watch. See what they're doing. Jaden versus Mako. Mellowheart says they are loving Duel Links. I'm glad you're enjoying it. In order to keep enjoying it, don't get too obsessed with the ladder. I'll say that. And by the ladder, I mean ranked duels. Because once you get to like Platinum Plus, like Platinum and Legend, it's horrifying. it can be so horrifying at that level. Oh, they already finished. See stealth attack. Oh. That's mean. Why are you gonna do him dirty like that and bring C stealth attack to a frickin' duel room? Ah. That's mean. Get out of here with your dirty C stealth attack deck. It sucks because he can summon all he wants, but there's really nothing he can do. Turner, you're showing up late, man. We've already been going at it for like 3 hours now, man. And that was because we had a nice long 10-minute break in the middle because of technical issues. But there's the room number if you want it. Oh, Moni brought the C stealth deck. I'm sorry. Okay, so I need to get after Moni then. You've had real life things to do. We all have real life things to do, sir. And you know what you need to do with those real life things? You should probably do them. Yeah, those are pretty important. You should probably do them. Dude, are you serious, Moni? You were bringing C stealth attack deck in to face me? Get out of here. Get out, Moni. Get out of here. Leave. I'm just kidding. Don't leave, but you know what I mean, man. You know better, Moni. You know how we run things. Bringing in C stealth attack. Get out of here. Get that back to the ladder. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. What deck was I using? Okay, here, yeah. I'll play Accelerate with this terrible deck. Get absolutely annihilated. One of those contractual things, being an adult and all. Yeah, that tends to happen. Like paying rent. You don't like to do it, but you kind of have to. Unless you like being homeless. And I can tell you, being homeless is not fair. Kick them from the duel room. I kind of wish I could do that sometimes with the duel rooms. Unfortunately, we don't have the ability to do that. At least I don't think. I've never seen an ability to kick them from a duel room. Credit card, medical. No. $100. Damn it. I already know what deck this is. Why do you want to bring this deck into a duel room, dude? It's the same deck he was playing yesterday. Come on, man. Try something different. Sorry, man. It was the only option I had, really. Don't get mad at me for that. It was the only option I really had. Some people don't have more than one deck. I find it almost impossible to have only a single deck in Duel Links. Unless you just got started, it's kind of hard, man. It really is. I mean, I have a different deck. I have at least one different deck for every single character. All of them. And there are a lot of characters. Oh, that's cool, Rice. Don't worry about it. I'm kidding. I'm teasing. But I was like, it's the same deck. But yeah, if you just get started, it can be a little hard at times. Because let's face it, the starter decks that you get when you unlock characters, yeah, that's not a real deck. But yeah, every single one of these guys has a different deck. Some of them may be similar, but every single one of them is different. In fact, the only ones that are even somewhat close to being the same are probably, well, none of them. Yeah, they all have different decks. All of them. Yeah, every single one of these has a different deck. I can't think of any of these that have the same deck. Yeah, they all have them.
Here I go.
You'll try to duel. Duel with all your might. We're getting a little long in the tooth here as far as the time on stream, so we'll see how this goes. I don't want to duel Moni anymore. I'm going to duel Mellow. And I'm bringing a different deck. So let's see how this goes. Well, you would have to buy 3 copies of it. Because I think most people run multiple copies of the, what is it, the Reactor Dragon? I actually haven't even got a single copy of the AG deck. I thought about buying it, but then I saw how stupid broken it was, and I'm like, do I really want to buy into that and encourage Konami? Oh, crap. I'm sorry. This is not the deck I thought I was playing with. Mellow, hold on a sec. I'm going to surrender this one because I refuse to use Amazons against you. I'm not going to do that. That was not the deck I thought I was running here. I'm sorry. Let me... Because the deck I wanted to run is on her. I just picked the wrong one. Yeah, that's why I quit Duelist, because I'm refused to do that to somebody. Because Amazons, even though they got powered down, are still a very strong deck. So I'm going to change the deck that I was using. Was it this one? I gotta check and see if this is the deck I meant to use. That's not it either. This is it. Okay. This is the one I meant to use. Yeah, this one is not nearly as strong as Amazon's. Shut up, Blescobar. Okay, where are you at, Mellow? There you are. Okay, okay, I'm coming back, coming back. There we go. Okay, now we can duel. Yeah, I didn't want to do you dirty like that. I mean, heck, I mean, to be fair, they still could be pretty darn good and could have handled Amazons. But in what's the word I'm looking for? In light of the fact that we prefer to make these duel rooms at least fun, or we attempt to, I'm not going to use Amazons in the duel room. Yeah, certain decks I just will not use. If it's a meta deck, I won't use it in a duel room. If it's even a fairly strong deck that still works in the ladder, then I won't use it either. I find Glads fun. I mean, they're not, you know, ridiculously overpowered, but I find them kind of fun. They're a little slow, but they're pretty fun. Because, I mean, but with starting with a backfield like this. Yeah. Chaos Zone. There's a card you don't see too often. I gotta read this sucker now. Oh my gosh, I gotta read a novel here. Hold on, guys. Each time a monster is banished, place 1 chaos counter on this card for each of those monsters. Once per turn, you can remove 4 or more chaos counters from your side of the field to target 1 banished monster with a level equal to the number of chaos counters removed. Special summon that target. When this card on the field is sent to the graveyard by your opponent's card effect, you can add 1 lighter dark monster from your deck to your hand whose level is less than or equal to the number of chaos counters that were on the card. Interesting. For some reason, I feel like we're going to see Dark Magician of Chaos. Skull Air! Remove and play any number of monster cards in your graveyard to destroy 1 face-up monster on the field whose level is equal to the number of... Okay, gotcha. Like that, see? That hoit. Oh, DD Scout Plane. There's another card you don't see very much. I like DD Scout Plane. I played that in the TCG back in the day with my Macrocosmos deck. Sure, I'll take 8. That's fine. Now the only bad thing is that this deck is a little short on monsters, so I might actually go a couple of turns without drawing a monster here. See? That's the bad thing. This deck only has like 8 monsters in it, I think. Draw 1 card. Monster you control will be bound. Okay, that's fine. Relink Karibo. I gotta draw a monster now, man. I'm being whittled away by a frickin' DD Scout Plane and a Karibo. Or a board Karibo, more like it. Oh my god, I can't draw a monster now. Come on, man. Yeah, they got their setup right there, man. They got their setup really quickly, and I unfortunately don't have anything. So I'm struggling a bit here. Yeah, we'll let it stay up there. It's a board Karibo. It feels like it, but it's just this deck. Because with this particular build of the Gladiator Beast deck, I only run like 8 monsters. And so the rest are spells and there we go, finally. Oh my freaking god. Ugh. It's a monster, but it's not necessarily the monster I wanted. Yeah, see, now they're just going to remove more monsters. Dark Magician of Chaos? Yep. DD Sprite. Navigator, bring it back. Oh, they're gonna bring this thing back. Let me see. What is this thing? Target one banished monster. When this card is almost a special, you can target one of your banished lighter dock monsters. Okay, gotcha. You can only affect blocks when this card destroys an opponent's monster. Gotcha. Okay. Maybe I should have used the Amazons. Yeah, but also drawing almost no monsters all this time really, really hurt. I drew new frickin' monsters, man. They got their setup really fast, and I was just like, eh. I have no idea what Farofa is. Yonki and whoever this person is. I have no... Who is it? Yonki or Farofa? Nobody? Nobody can say anything? Dude, I freaking bricked pretty much, man. I drew how many traps in a row? I couldn't do anything, man. No traps. Or all traps, I should say. No monsters. Go Spitter. Okay, well, Yonko apparently isn't there, so we're going to go here. Hopefully I have more monsters. Oh, there we go. Now I drew all my monsters. It's like, here, let's give you more monsters this time around. Maybe this will help you. Now I'm getting way too many monsters. What am I doing here? Poison Draw Frog. Star Siphon. Yeah, with the new Nephthys stuff that came out, it's seen a bit of a revival. I mean, it was still being played, just not as much as it was. But with the Nephthys stuff coming, now it's seen that big time revival there. Okay, now let's not draw any more monsters. I've got plenty of monsters. Okay, that works. Oof, my stomach's starting to growl. Paleozoic hallucinogenium. That's... Oh, I'm surprised they didn't use it. But at the same time, maybe they were waiting for something. But it still helps them being in the graveyard, though. I always have to read the cards again because I forget. I forget exactly what they do. Good duel, sir. The Kuribo event is back? Yeah. I think they do that like every 4 weeks. It's just one of those things they recycle. Because it's kind of, I don't want to say it's pointless. It's not pointless because obviously we get a free ticket. But, I mean, if you're going to duel anyway, good duel, sir. I am interested in seeing your deck, though, Drapion. What were you going just to pump up the smaller monsters? It felt like that's what you were doing. We were just wanting to pump that up. Yeah, the Train Your Kuribo event. In fact, it's not going to show for me, but I think, hold on. Yeah, if I restart here, it should pop up here for me. Yeah, it is. It comes around like every 4 or 5 weeks. They just recycle it over and over and over again, and that's fine. I mean, it's basically a free prismatic card. I mean, how many prismatic cards have we gotten so far? Anime Crazer, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. And yep, there it is. Let's release it now. Just kidding. For your KC Bling deck, yeah. That, and you can also, like we did one earlier, where I changed one of my my decider, my Masked Hero decider or Destiny Hero decider, into prismatic, just for the heck of it. Illusionary Snatcher. Ooh, man. I've been streaming way too long today, guys. I've been streaming over 3 hours. I am hungry. I mean, like, really, I'm actually really hungry. Thank you all for joining me today. I sincerely appreciate it. I'm trying to get back into, because I took some time off because honestly I was burned out from Duel Links badly. Everything was bugging me, so I was like, you know what? I'm just not going to stream for a little while because it's not worth streaming if I'm not having fun. I don't know if I'm going to be doing the ones during the weeks that I used to do, or during the week, like Mondays and Tuesdays and all that. We'll see. But I definitely want to keep doing the ones on the weekends because those are at least fun. We get to do the duel rooms and see different decks. Like we get to see Mello's crazy chaos deck. That was awesome. That was a good deck. That's definitely something that I hope you share with the rest of us because I want to check that out. That's an interesting deck. And it worked perfectly. I'll give you that. I was like, holy crap, man, I couldn't do anything. Well, again, also I couldn't draw monsters, but hey. Bring back Uno channel. Who knows, man? Here's the thing with Uno. Again, it's like, it's one of those games where it's just so much more fun when you play with friends. And even when it was just me and you earlier, Bluscabar, it gave me more incentive to kind of do things differently. Because if I'm just playing against the computer, or if I'm playing against, 3 random people online, it's kind of like, if I win, I win. If I lose, I lose. But when I'm playing versus you, then we change it. Yeah, Mallow, you can share the deck list with us if you want. In fact, if you look down in the description, I believe it's over on Twitch too. I know it's down in YouTube's description. I think it's over on Twitch's as well. But there is a Discord link down there that you can click. You can join the Discord there and share it there. I'm pretty sure people would probably want to take a look at it. You know who would want to look at that deck? Dan. Dan would definitely get a kick out of that Chaos deck. I'm telling you, because Dan, he's one of our... he's one of those people that makes all kinds of different decks, and in fact, he showed me several different decks that I've actually played. So I think he'd get a kick out of that. So if you have time, no big deal or anything, but if you have a little time, we would definitely appreciate it if you shared it with us. That's a cool looking deck. But yeah, like I said about Uno, there is no Uno channel. If there's going to be Uno, it's going to be on this channel. My other channel is just like a channel that I never use. I think I upload, like seriously, I do have one old channel that I've had since like, oh gosh, 2006? Maybe? I think I got it like right when YouTube came out. And I have like really old stuff on there, like old like openings of like CDs and stuff like that. And just some basic stuff that I used to shoot when I was really into film, which I still do film, but not nearly as much, obviously. But anyways, yeah, if you're over on Twitch or over on YouTube, take a look down in the description. You'll see a link to a giveaway that we're doing right now for a 10.1-inch Lenovo tablet. You've probably been seeing it there flashing on the screen. And if you've not had a chance to get signed up for that, definitely get signed up. It's completely free. And once we hit the threshold of 1,200 subs, which hopefully will happen, then we're going to give it away. And hopefully one of you will win it. Until next time, guys, I'm going to go get something to eat. Again, thank you all so much for joining me. Winning or losing doesn't matter. We had a good time. At least I had a good time. I hope you all did too. And I will see you all at the very least. Where do you post it? You can post it anywhere in any of the channels, really. It's fine. Yeah, you can post it right there in general. That's fine. Don't worry about it. But yeah, we'll see what happens during the week. But like I said, I definitely want to do Saturdays and Sundays on a regular again. And I will see you all next time. Until then, enjoy the duel room, enjoy life, and do not go walking in front of buses when they're moving because that hurts.